You on my insurance, guess what? My insurance is $80 a month, not $235, almost $300.
I had everything. I don't care. Take the car.
Yeah, I will, because your mouth is.
At this point,
Yeah, I know.
Hey people, how y'all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? Hope you guys are doing great. I can see you guys are loving these videos I'm bringing, and I really love that you guys are loving it. So I feel like this week is all about parent, kids, just different dynamics. So today's video is a video of a mother calling out her daughter out, and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to take all this from you. You need to start making use of your money, right? I'm going to remove you off my insurance, and you just need to use the money you're working. This girl is 19, remind you, going to 20. So the mom was like, you know what, you have to use the money you work to sort out your bills, not me sorting out your bills. And this went back and forth with the mom and daughter, and the daughter was giving our explanation why the mom should cut her some slack. Anyway guys, I need you guys to see this video and then we'll talk.
With all your money that you had running here, but eating, you was running to restaurants left and right. You had over $1,000 in the bank. You would have did some tickets. That's your fault. You got all the tickets. And then not only that, if you keep talking loud, because I can talk normal, it increased my insurance when you got those tickets. So if I don't put you on my insurance, guess what? My insurance is $80 a month, not $235, almost $300.
I had everything. I don't care. Take the car.
Yeah, I will, because your mouth is up.
At this point,
Yeah, I know you don't. Go emotional, because that's how you always do, is go emotional. When somebody try to tell you the truth.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting
No, I
on the
know
couch
you're not yelling
watching
screaming.
TV.
Right, but I'm just telling you.
The window?
No, I closed. And that's just what I'm not going to do here. Because when I ask you to get up and do something for me, you should be getting up doing it like you want to break your neck to do it. But I see you don't feel that same way about me. So I have to feel that way about whether I care whether you ride or whether your cell phone bill, because you're 19 going on 20 now. You have to go find yourself what you want to find in your own life, because I'm
That's
not going to.
what I'm trying to do. Can you give me I've been unemployed for a week. You act like I've been sitting on the couch for 3 months.
No,
Can you please give me some time to do this?
No, I said, this is what I'm telling you, not listening. I said when I paid your car note for as long as I paid it for, I'm going to go get every Chase Bank thing. No, I was trying to give you a chance to save money. When you say no, when you save your money, no, I need you to be quiet. I'm going to let you say something when I'm done. I said when you got all the money that I tried to give you a break so that you could get you a cushion, you took the money and blew it up somebody's. I don't know who it was, but you blew it up somebody's.
I blew it up mine.
Well, that's who's you blew it up on. When I told you the job is for you to go to school, for you to pay for your car, and for you to have money for books. That is what your job is for. You don't have to pay no rent to live here. Just go to school and take care of your business, and I wasn't going to give you no problem. But all this other shit, I ain't bargaining for all this. You take all the money you ran the streets with. Ain't nobody tell you not to have fun. But you didn't do what you were supposed to do with your money. You got tickets, and then you got me stuck with 2 cars. Like I can afford 2 cars, and I can't. That's why I only got 1 car. I got that car on the contingent that you was going to have half of your car note every month.
And I have been.
No, you haven't. You only did it for 3 months. 2 months. I've been doing it for you all that. I told you I would bring every damn check out while I paid it for you.
I'm sorry that you offered to do that.
No, I'm trying to help you so that you can do what you.
No, I don't have a job and I can't give it
No, you need to get up. You need to get up off the damn couch.
Everything is online. No paper applications. There are no paper. They're gonna tell you, please fill out our thing online. That's exactly what I go up in there and they're gonna tell me.
I know that.
Okay then, that's what I've been doing.
Okay then. But that's what I'm saying. You going for the wrong job. Some
I've been applying to
bullshit.
everything.
Oh, I need a Mac license. I need a this license. You want to try to go?
For what? What are you talking about? That was one job
Let me
interview.
tell you something. If you'll be quiet. You cannot afford to live Mac loco on me. While you trying to reach.
What are you talking about?
You need to shut up and listen. I'm gonna tell you one more time. If you interrupt me one more time when I'm talking, I'm gonna shut you down. Today, pick up the phone and call Sprint and take my. Where's my fucking key? I'm not gonna play with you. Because you keep thinking that.
Please go ahead and share your thoughts down in the comment section. Love to know what you think about this conversation. Do you agree with the mom? Do you agree with the daughter? Let me know down in the comment section. This got people's reaction, Let's go hear other people's thoughts on this, and then I'll come back and share my own thoughts on this.
With all your money that you had running here, but eating, you.
She didn't snatch that girl by her hair and yank her off the couch. You remember that, Gen X? The anger you see is not only is that woman ready for that girl to get up out of her house, as she should be, she probably angry because she's holding back, probably putting them hands on her like she might have got done by our boomer parents. No disrespect, boomer parents. You are the greatest parents in the whole world, and everyone knows it. It's the constant interruption for me. Miss, I live under my roof. I'm paying your bills. You eating my food. I don't care if you was 18, boo. She knew what that account was for. Then she gonna record it and play victim. Look at my mama raising me as a mother. This is an example of what a mother does.
Put you on my insurance, guess what? My insurance is $80 a month, not $235, almost $300.
I had everything. I don't care. Take the car.
Yeah, I will, because your mouth is. Yeah, I know.
So I just got finished watching this video of a mother and daughter having this conversation. Apparently the daughter is about 19 or 20. She's no longer working, and the mother is expressing to her how much of a financial liability she has become because the mom got her a car. She was paying the car insurance. I think she was paying the phone bill. And now because the daughter doesn't work, the mother is now 100% responsible for these bills, and also the increase in the bills because of the tickets that the girl has gotten. Now her insurance premium has been raised. And as you see in the video, the daughter is just laying there very nonchalant, not really processing or taking in the ramifications of her decisions that are negatively impacting her mom. Now, I'm born in 1978, so I guess I'm a Gen X or whatever. And I say that that is the damned if you do, damned if you don't generation, because the way that a lot of us grew up, we literally escaped our environment. I went into the military. My family didn't even know where I was for a few years because that's how damaging our relationship was. And so I left. But when we grow up and we have our own families, we purposely try to make things easier for our children because, for one, that's how it should be. You should be setting your children up on a higher platform than what you've stood on, because that's what the law of progression says that you should really be doing. But it causes a problem because now these kids feel like that as they grow up, they are not responsible for the things that you had 100% responsibility for when you were growing up. And it's so disheartening to see because these kids just don't get it. We have set you guys up for success. And what do you do with it? You squander it by not listening to what we tell you, by not taking heed to the things that we've said. We're not the ones saying you need to get out at 18. We're not the ones that's forcing you into certain careers or doing certain things that we just know probably won't work for you. But you got to meet us halfway. If I'm saying that you staying here, there's no problem with that at all. I just need you to be financially responsible for yourself. And you go out here and make these dumb decisions because you know that I'm your safety net, because you know that I have to provide a roof over my head at the end of the day. So you get to trick off and do whatever it is that you want to do. And don't worry, because mom gonna always make sure things are okay. That's not gonna work. And before anybody says, well, these kids didn't ask to be here, I didn't ask to be here. I was a kid. I didn't ask to be here. None of us did. But that doesn't alleviate the responsibility that you will incur as you start to get older. You are supposed to be taking care of yourself. And if you're given grace in doing that by being able to stay home, by not paying rent or paying little rent or being told to just pay half of something, then you do that. But don't expect me to clean up your mess when you want to go out here and do whatever the hell.
With all your money that you had running here, but eating, you.
Hey, what's up on the Black Hand side? Okay, go back and watch that whole video. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb, but Miss Lady, the mama, she looked like she a Gen Xer, okay? She looked like she one of the crew. And based on the scenario and the details in that video, it seems like she's done exactly what us Gen Xers did in raising our kids, because we was trying to treat these young better than our parents treated us. Now, one of the things she talks about specifically in this example is this young lady being on her car insurance. She explains, I put you on my insurance. You went and got all these tickets. Now my shit gone up. And this exact same shit happened with me and my son. Put him on my. He gets into multiple accidents. Now I got the highest insurance. Actually, it got to a point where my insurance was trying to cancel me, and I was like, whoa, hold up, Schoolie Bob, hold up. I wasn't the one out here playing bumper cars and shit. I've been with y'all, for a lick, for a minute. My clear. Well, I ain't running no other cars. It's me and inanimate objects. But, hey, listen, that ain't the point of this, okay? Just focus. The point is, okay, she could have forced the young lady to go and get her own policy, but of course, we all know that would have been high as camel ass. So, in order to try to, control costs, she went in and put the young lady under her policy. But, now you got all this going on now, she's impacted. Now, what my boomer mama did to me, she was like, oh, no, you want to drive? You gonna pay the cost to be the boss, which is why I have carried myself on my own insurance policy from the day I was licensed at age 18. And I had to figure out and make a way to make sure that insurance got and stayed paid. And every single day since I was 18, I have had insurance. And so it makes me wonder, like in one way, as Gen Xers, we were trying to make it a softer, a better life for our kids. But then in another way, like we took away their hustle spirit. Like we took away that, you got to make it do what it do no matter what. And now that's why you got a whole couch potato laying there talking to you crazy. And so with me and my son, yeah, we did get to the point where I had to tell him, listen, you gonna have to figure this out, and you gonna do that outside of this house, cause I ain't paying for grown folk who don't want to do shit. If you not gonna work, or you not going to school, if you ain't doing shit, I'm not fit to do all this work every goddamn day and come in and see you laying down enjoying life. No, we ain't doing that. Okay, if I'm miserable, yes, you gonna. I will take the biggest slice of the misery pie. Okay, hey, listen. Okay, I'll take the lion's share, but you gonna have a part of this. You gonna have a part of this. And honestly, once I went through that tough love process with him, he really learned. He really got it. From that point, he got on his full-time job. He got his apartment. He kept his car insurance up. It ended up being a proving moment. And now I'm not saying that that's gonna work for everybody in every situation. I know it's not everybody. I hate that shit. So no, not every kid is that way. Okay, fine. Y'all done? But what I am saying is that there is a very certain critical value to responsibility. There's a certain critical value to making sure that you have the onus to providing for yourself for some critical life things. It's just you gotta learn. And listen, I ain't gonna say the shit stayed smooth even after that, because we still shared some saved things, like for his phone, because his phone is on my plan, and I'm with T-Mobile, and Netflix was included in that. And it came a time where he decided he wasn't gonna pay me for my, he wasn't gonna send his part of the phone bill. I said, oh, that's what we doing? Okay, that's what we doing. I changed the Netflix password. You gonna have no other TV service? What you think you gonna watch? What you think you gonna watch? He gonna text me talking about you changed the password? You goddamn right. You ain't pay me my motherfucking money. Ding ding. Oh, Cash App notification. Oh, look at that. Well, here go your password, sir. And that's how that gets done. I know we want to love on them. I know we want them, to have better than we did, but some things just got to be learned the hard way.
Put you on my insurance. Guess what? My insurance is $80 a month, not $230.
See, now me personally,
I come from two parents who broke generational cycles of poverty and abuse on both sides of their family, and I turned out relatively okay. And the reason why was, for one, I had a strong male figure. My dad was in my life my entire time. I was lucky enough to grow up with two parents who got married and never divorced. So none of that craziness was happening. But I think the issue is, like, let's say with her mother, who knows what her background is, who knows what her origin story is. But what I see a lot in this day and age is trying to take away stress from kids. And what was debilitating about the stress before was it wasn't constructive and it wasn't building towards anything. So it was just stress and pain that had no payoff. That's where a lot of these people who want to gentle parent and do all this come from. They received a whole lot of unnecessary stress and a whole lot of unnecessary force that didn't push them in a conducive relationship. You can't allow kids to just be. They're not gonna just be when they're adults. You need to be a catalyst for stress in their life in a positive way. You need to challenge them. You need to hold them accountable. They can't just be stagnant around you. Those are the same people that hopefully, in God willing, whenever you're so old that you're back in diapers again, they're going to be right there with you. If not changing your diapers, having you in their house, having a nurse come to help you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? These are the same. You need to make sure that they're competent so that they can take care of themselves. And you know what? If you do it out of love and you provide an appropriate amount of stress that is reasonable, when they look back, they're going to understand you did it for them. You didn't do it to them. You see what I'm saying? That's what y'all don't get. You can't just allow kids to have it easier than you had it. No, the reason why your pain didn't pay off into something good was it wasn't done intentionally with love in mind to push you forward and to help you. I don't care how imperfect you are as an adult. If you do everything with the correct intentions, that will be picked up on by your kids and it will help them. You can't be perfect, but what you can do is try your best and do everything deliberately and intentionally. So don't let kids grow up and be comfortable. Comfortable, no, work.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought down about this conversation down in the comment section. But please, please, please do it respectfully. You don't have to disrespect anybody for you to air your opinion. That's what we do here. We have respectful conversation. So please, please, like we do here, let's be respectful. So here's my opinion on this. I kind of agree with the mom. Like, yes, as a parent, you need to put your foot down and let your child know, and let your child know how to money management, and let your child know that when you have a job, you have to take care of the important bills before you go spend money on things that are not important. But also, I also feel like I also blame the mom, because I feel like this also stems from when these kids are young. You need to start putting those values on them. You need to, even the way the girl was talking back at the mom, I'm just like, even me, almost 40, I don't think I can talk to my mom back like that. Because, ooh, my mom, I still feel, even at 40, that my mom will whip me. Like, I still feel that way. So for me, I feel like, as a parent, you need to start cultivating that habit of even finance, how to be good with money when a child is young, and teach the child to be disciplined and responsible and be accountable for their actions, especially when they are very young, because especially in the teenage age, I feel like they've already formed their notion and know what they want to do. But when they are young, and I feel like a lot of parents feel like children 10 years old, 9 years old, is too young for them to be set straight and let them know the value of money, responsibility, accountability. I feel like some parents feel like these kids are too young. I'm not saying that you should any form of abuse a child, no, but also I feel like it starts young. When you already teach them how to manage money when they're young, give them little pocket money and let them know that if you spend that money, you have nothing else. That is it. I feel like that helps to cultivate better habits when they're grown up. It just sticks in them. It just sticks in their head to know that, you know what, I work for this money and all that. But also, I also believe that, I don't know, I think here in Africa it's kind of really different. At 19, yeah, the world in Africa and US is really different, but I really feel like the girl should get herself together because she had a job, like the mom said, she had over $1,000 and then she just went to spend it on things that were not valuable to her. And I get the tough love the mom is doing, like I get it. And sometimes you have to be tough love for people that you love to put your foot down so that maybe that's the only way they can get it. And the mom already said that she had been talking about this for a long time, like calling her out on this. So I feel like, yeah, sometimes you have to really put your foot down, especially as a parent. And now this child has grown to be an adult, so you have to sometimes put your foot down so that they can take responsibility for their action and also know how to manage their finance. And also, I also get where the child is coming from. She is young and obviously she's not taught about finance and she just wants to live her best life. I don't know, I'm not trying to make excuses for her, but I also feel like just from a young age, build a good rapport, a good relationship, be there for your children, and I feel like the conversation will be a lot less intense when there is an open conversation, a good relationship between mom and daughter, rather than the daughter feel like the mom is just trying to put her opinion and her thought and her way of life on her. So I feel like when the relationship between both the parent and the child is good, I feel like it would be a more healthy, and even I don't think they will have that conversation. Anyway guys, please go ahead down in the comment section and share your thoughts on this topic down in the comment section, because that's what we do here. We have good conversation. With that all said guys, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please like this video because this helps YouTube to push out my content to more people, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said guys, share this video with somebody, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because that also helps my channel. So do that. With that all said, I will see you guys in my next video. See you.